Hi, I'm Ksenia Turkova. In this video, I'm going to tell you about one very important research made by the independent Russian news outlet called Proekt project. All the journalists in this media had to leave Russia at the beginning of the war because Project was labeled an undesirable organization, which means real criminal cases against the team might be open. So they continue their work outside of the country, outside Russia. And by the way, I strongly recommend you their content because they have some of their investigative pieces in English, but not this particular one I'm talking about now. So for their recent research, they analyzed the Russian Defense Ministry's reports, all of them. So it means more than 200. And to be honest, I can't even imagine this. For me, it would be a torture to listen to all of them and to read all those texts. So they looked closely at the statements made by Russian Defense Ministry representative Igor Konashenkov since the start of the war. And they found a lot of things that just don't add up. First, manipulations with geography. Mr. Konashenkov sometimes mentions the places that don't exist. For example, the Pavlograd region from an April 17 press release. There is no such region in Ukraine. He has also mentioned some village Zakalabuhovka, which was not even on the Ukrainian maps since 1980. Also, there are 25 villages and towns whose capture the defense ministry has reported at least twice. For example, the capture of Kreminna in Donbass was reported 4 times. The journalists found inconsistencies not only in geography, but also in numbers. The Russian Defense Ministry has reported destroying 84 Bayraktar drones, which is about 20 more Bayraktars than Ukraine has ever officially had. The same thing is with the armored vehicles Russia has allegedly destroyed. It's higher than the number Ukraine had before the war and received from the West. Finally, let's do some math together. In the first 100 days of the war, Russia reported destroying 39,000 areas of accumulated Ukrainian manpower and equipment. Nobody knows what it means. But at the same time, Russia claims 9,179 vehicles to have been destroyed and 40,000 soldiers been killed. So let's divide both numbers into 39,000. We will get 1 soldier and a quarter of tank, which of course doesn't make any sense. 1 soldier and a quarter of tank per 1 area of accumulated Ukrainian manpower and equipment. You might ask, why do they do that? Why do they lie so openly? Actually, in my opinion, it's one of the very effective rhetorical tools of propaganda. Every day you load people's heads with tons of information they can't even digest, with numbers, with names they have never heard before. As a result, they don't remember the details, so they cannot check them, but they have an impression that something really significant happened.